Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there again. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little Midnight Thunder series here, presented by Sim 500 eSports Racing. Countdown to Green, presented by Lunatic Designs, as we are back with Talladega once again here for week number 6. This is going to be an absolute blast. I absolutely love this Midnight series. It's a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun to watch. It's a ton of fun to be a part of. And you know, we only got 3 races left, including this one to the end of it. It is week 6 in the Xfinity car. It's going to be so much fun. 40 laps, no fast repair. They do have 3 sets of tires, 2 attempts at a green white checker. Track temperature at 114 degrees, presented by NC811.org. The weather, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies, a 2-mile-an-hour wind here as the Midnight Thunder series goes to work. If you want to be a part of the series for the next couple of races, and including the next time they run it, all you got to do is go to sim500.com and be able to get out there and put your energy into it and, well, you know, do your thing. That's the way it is. They're warming up. They got a couple of minutes left as they get going. It is that time for everybody to just have a good dang old day. I'm telling you, Superspeedway. Good. All about it. All about it. Superspeedway, Sim 500, Talladega. Coming up here in just about 90 seconds. I got to hydrate. As we hydrate, we'll keep it on with the drivers. Oh, this has been such a fun series. It really has. If you guys, folks, if you want to go to sim500.com, you can get out there and show your support and show what you've got going on. I wanted to showcase, we do have a driver cam tonight. That's Wesley Donaldson. He's going to be out there running the Beef Jerky Unlimited driver cams, which we can appreciate. He's got Jeff Gordon sitting behind him in the old Pepsi Pepsi throwback. I love the Pepsi car from Gordon back in the day. Yeah, no, Coca-Cola kind of took over a little bit, but we won't blame them. It's kind of the way life works, right? Thank you to all the drivers who do get out there and run the driver cams. We appreciate them very much, and we appreciate Beef Jerky Unlimited for being a part of what we do over here as well. You know, because it's just kind of what we do. It's kind of how we do things. You know what I mean? So we can always thank goodness to it all. I think one of the best things about being able to call a late night race is just that it is a super speedway, but it's in one of the best cars that iRacing has. I'm telling you, the Xfinity car is a car that is just, I don't know, kind of underrated. Might be underrated. I don't know. Starting grid coming up for you here, presented by the Sim 500 and all that they do and their majesty. Jeff Ryan's going to be your pole sitter here. Smaller field tonight, but that's okay because the racing is still just as intense. It's still just as chaotic, and they got to run 40 laps, which means they're going to have a green flag pit stop, which means that every bit of this racing is going to come down to who's got some friends. Jeff Ryan, Wesley Donaldson make up the front row. Cody McCorkle's going to have Andrew Griesbaum to his outside, row number 2. Gregory Bergeron's going to have David Comstock there, row number 3. Jonathan Cadell is going to have Chad Coleman there, row number 4. Guile Brooks is going to have Ron Holyfield to his outside, row number 5. Cody DeForge is going to have Brian Wortman there, row number 6. Row 7, final 14 drivers here is going to be Joe Slonaker and Kenny Taylor. That's going to be your drivers tonight here in the Sim 500 Super Speedway series. This Midnight series has been just fun. It really has. Jeff Ryan will lead them around as they get ready to showcase the speed, the energy, Wanted to check on I actually need to check on their points for the series because it's been keeping it up. GT3 series starting next Thursday for the 7500 Racing Series. They're recruiting currently right now, debuting their first GT3 GTR series. It is the LaRue GT3 series. I'm excited about that. We get to get out there and, well, do something different. That's the way I think about it. That's how I think about it. I'm working on building those overlays as we speak because I want to run something a little bit more traditional when it comes to the road side of things. And so less NASCAR, more road series. That's how I'm going to kind of base the line of that off. We're also hosting a fundraiser race for Mrs. Signature. If you want to be a part of that, you're just going to join the Discord and be a part of that, of course. So we want to make sure that we get as many people in there as possible. And Chuck from WBD Racing Diecast, which is a big part of Sim 500 as well. He is out there taking. He helped take care of a lot of things when it came to getting a lot of folks in there. So we can't thank him enough, but we can't thank the Sim 500 family enough as well. Thank you to all of our sponsors and all of the folks that help make us continue to push and do more and do better and try to be the best that we can. If you haven't done so, reach up at the like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do and to continue to give everybody the best racing possible. The more that we do, the better off we are. We are ready. I'm ready. You're ready. 40 laps, Talladega, Xfinity cars, week 6 here of 8 in this Friday night series. They're ready. I'm ready. Tri-Oval coming up. Geico restart zone should be right here just past the Tri-Oval area. And it's going to be right in the middle of it. Right there. Green flag. Drivers get out through the gears. Let's go for the Veggie Bird out there. We appreciate you very much. Jeff Ryan, Wesley Donaldson, 37 degrees bump to the bottom side. McCorkle dropping back up on the outside lane. 97, on the bottom side lane. 13 was up on the outside lane. Bottom side trying to get organized to work together. Second lane works pretty well here at Talladega, and every one of these drivers trying to put in the mix and trying to do what they can. Superspeedways have a tendency to be just that much more fun. Grease bomb on the bottom, 37. Trying to get a big shot for the 97, just behind. Second lane travel. Jeff Ryan, Wesley Donaldson. Commitment's going to be real here. Outside, 47 back here. 42, Joe Slonaker back here. Up into the wall just a touch. Saw a little smoke out of the right front of that car. He should be fine, though. Brian Workman just ahead, and that's 74. We follow these drivers around. 2 laps complete. Lap 3 underway. 74 still trying to work the outside lane of the 97. Cody McCorkle. Brian Workman doing a good job. We're going to go on board and see what he's got going on. Wide here as they go. These cars are very touchy in the rear end. 74 by himself here just a little bit. A lot of space, a lot of gap, a lot of room. Cody DeFore's fastest lap of the race at 50.7. We haven't seen the 49s yet, but that's not something that's going to be too held off. Bergeron down on the bottom side trying to clear. Good push coming around. As a 91, we'll see a side draft on the inside. Bergeron holds Jeff Ryan just ahead. These cars get dicey. Kenny Taylor 1.4 back. 4 laps in. Tires starting to get up to temperature. As now we should start seeing 51-second laps. Everybody should settle. 1 to the bottom. 24, Cody DeFore's right behind. Back straightaway, very busy. Does it get a little bit dicey back here a little bit? Yeah, Guile in that 64. He always runs a Nintendo paint scheme, so that's one of the things we always have to look at. He runs the 64, not because it's the iRacing number, it's because of the N64. But he's got Wii Resort on board the Xfinity car. Always have to check that car out every single time. It's a good-looking cloud Wii Resort. That's simple. I like it. Full send, sir. Full send, Guile. There's a Twitch channel for you on the back of the big old 6'9". Steel Horse Live on Twitch is what it has going on there. Oh, there's the 42 of Slonaker up there as well. He's running a Bowser paint scheme, a little Mario action. Hold on. Yeah. Well, Mario 3. What it looks like. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers 3. See, look at that. See, now he's a guy after my own heart here. I'm a fan. I don't know which one I like better now. We'll thank everybody that got in and gave us some love during that last live stream. Little blink for the 21 there is Ron Holyfield. He's fine. Going to be behind the 1. Inside lane trying to prevail here. Bergeron able to get through the door of the 91. 21 to the back bumper is going to give a bump into the corner. 7 of 40. 14 drivers in this one. Going to have to keep everybody close. Good push for the 21. You see the momentum the 1 gets here. 91's going to have the 13 in tow. David Comstock, 59.69 on the I rating. These Bergeron try to lead. Outside the tri-oval area. 21 right back to the back bumper. 91 and the 13 keeping the 3 out front. Turn 1 busy for these drivers. Side draft for the 1 to the 91. Good side draft right there for Jerry Bergeron from Canada. Seeing the 21, that's where he's going to get a bump right there. The 91 with a push. The 13 kept the 91 close, so the 13 is going to get right into the corner and be right there on the back bumper. So those outside lane, that outside lane's doing a great job of keeping them close. 1.4 seconds back is the 74. Everybody nice, cool, calm, and collected. Just trying to keep everybody right in line for the time being. As Brian Wertman, as Kenny Taylor just ahead. 9 laps in, drivers working. Kenny a little free right there on the bottom side. Brian's going to have to take this head of steam and try to get around the 09 and clear him. Going to stay right behind Kenny here. Kenny Taylor trying to keep it clean. Going to keep it on the bottom. 74 is going to have to keep it clean and try to work with the 09 to keep him close. Jeff Ryan, your leader on the outside lane. Bergeron still has the inside lane locked in. 21 will see the 97 right there on the bottom side. A little great clips action from Cody McCorkle. 97 trying to close in here. This is a spider cam. That's what it looks like if you're a fan. See if the 97 can close in If he's going to try to close in, he's just going to try to see. There's a big checkup on the outside lane. Bergeron goes to the lead into the corner as the 1 tries to pull the 21. And now the 1's going to have the 21. Can he pull 21 free right there? Corner out. 91's going to have a big shove on the 3s, lining up to give the push. And he's got it. So Jeff Ryan will see that lead again. Bergeron keeping it closer this time. 91 keeping it close, keeping the 3 faster. You don't necessarily have to push. If you keep yourself close enough and keep yourself within that relative margin to not blow the car up, you'll be able to do exactly that. Drivers right now, 185 out onto the straightaway, and everybody's trying to make it work. The outside lane starting to form up. 24 drops in, 13. Big save as the 24 of Cody DeForge goes to the bottom side. The 1 now clear as DeForge now is going to have the 1 there to push. And there goes the lead out of the triangle area. The 1's going to keep him close. Cody DeForge will lead this lap. First lead change for the lap. But Jeff Ryan gets shoved back out front again. 91 to the 13, working the outside lane. 24 to the 1, 21, 97 on the inside. There's the 69 of Jonathan Cadell. We'll see what the Giggity car is going to do. All right. I tagged it something. Sorry about that. Jeff Ryan, Wesley Donaldson, David Comstock, 24. Drops back here. Cody DeForge on the outside, 91. Trying not to blow up the car here, so they will split up just a little bit. As Jeff Ryan will see the 13 now there to push. So easy to overheat the engines of these cars. That's why you probably saw Wesley Donaldson drop out of line there to just cycle backwards. By doing so, it makes things that much more cyclical when it comes to what these drivers are doing. Keeping them close, doing what they got to do. Big push. Jeff Gordon would be proud. Speaking of which, he's pushing the 24. 91. The back bumper rolling here as these drivers continue to press on. Opportunity for the onboard as the 91 keeps them close. 34 is just ahead. 28 on the iRating. 37-67 as you look on from Wesley Donaldson. His point of view, 4 cars back. It is a big look. Here's what the outside lane looks ahead of him. He's just trying to keep the nose. You see that fresh air. He's trying to dump some fresh air. Stay in the draft enough to be able to dump some fresh air on the nose of the car. 24. And that's the 91 there. 13 to the back bumper to the 3, keeping them out there. 15 of 40 being completed. He just looks like he's happy racing. That's the great thing about this. This can be happy. Big hype from hold on to your butts. Yep, hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts. Speaking of hold on to your butts, Chad Coleman out there The old 38. Wanted to make sure that we looked at their points. Now, next week you're going to be at the, if you haven't seen a race in the COT car, the Car of Tomorrow car, that'll be next week. And then the week 8 will be Talladega in the next gen car. So we have a couple of weeks left. That'll be on October 11th. So we have a late night stream next Friday with no earlier stream. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to do something. But thank everybody. Thank the Sim 500. Thank you to everybody watching. I appreciate you all very much. It's a ton of fun to be able to be out there and giving what we can. All right, point standings for this series. Chad Coleman has 2 wins. That's why I select him. Wesley Donaldson has 1 pole, does not have a win, is 21 points behind Chad Coleman. So Chad Coleman just needs a good average finish. Charles Van Squeak, a little bit off of that. Brian Workman will take over 3rd in the standings, based depending on the points finish between he and David Comstock here tonight. Louis Woods not in tonight's race, but they're working. What's up, Penguin? Hey, we hit our goal. Welcome back, Penguin, for the Subaruni. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We hit our goal. 20 subs. Thank you very much. Jeff Ryan. Bergeron inside. Whoa, baby. 21. Little blink out there. He's fine. He's fine. Budgie here. She's amazing. She's the best of budgies. Man, oh man. Pull my chat. I did thank Budgie. I said thank Budgie. But what I said, welcome back. You made it. That's awesome. That is awesome. You like the hotel? That's the big question. Jeff Ryan, David Comstock. Bergeron is going to be on the bottom again. He and Ron Holyfield have been working very well together. Ron's been keeping them close. 22 laps to go here. Again, only a 40-lap race, and they've been clean. They're going to have a green flag pit stop, and that's a big momentum shift if they can do it. I did think of this nice looking forward tomorrow. Yes, sir. We're going to take some pictures. We'll post it on social media. We might go live from... Might have to go live from the amphitheater area. Bergeron trying to pull up and side draft here on the 13 and the 3. Bergeron trying to do it all himself here. Hold on to it. Nah, most people don't get the chance. Hey, it's not very often you get to go to a food truck show. The same. Ron dropping back here. Maybe getting hot, maybe having to cycle back, try to get a little breathing room. Yep, I think that's what's happening. And we talk about, it's not that Ron did anything wrong. Bergeron's going to be on the bottom side. Here comes Chad Coleman. Big shove from Coleman to Wesley Donaldson. You get these two hooked up, and the WBD Diecast cars go to work. You're going to park at Walmart. They believe checkout is 11. Very cool. I hinted at it at the last stream, but I didn't tell chat what we were doing, so, you know. Why not, right? 91 to 38 on the outside. Wesley Donaldson has a big push coming his way. You can pull the bike down. Right on. Right on. Right on. 38 way up that baseline. Pulling the 91, pulling him down. Man, oh man. Wesley Donaldson to the lead with the 38, 13 to the bumper to the 3. Now the 3 might have to try to choose a side draft here. As Jeff Ryan still leads 13. At any point, the 13, if he wanted the 24 to go with him, could pull down. And right now, that outside lane has been, that third lane up has now become the second lane on this racetrack. Just that much faster. And Ron Holyfield has worked his way to the back bumper of the 38. Team doing a great job here as well. Jeff Ryan might have to think about where he's going to control this one. Oh, baby. Hold on to it. The Giggity car, Cadell is going to be, Cadell. Keep saying his name wrong. Say it fast, say it. I just say things fast and then I screw it up and I don't like to do that. And the Giggity car doing well. Speaking of which, that's what I was going to do. I always say it, and I never do it. Giggity. Yeah. He got a little free. He got a little... Driver to the wall back here. Hold on to it. This Kenny Taylor, he's just been free, but he's good. Can he catch back up? That's the big key here. 2.5 back. He's going to have to really hope for something to happen here with 18 laps to go. Momentum on the side of the drivers. 91 still leads. We've had the closest finishes in this series that I've had. There's the budgie. You know, I need to add Penguin to that group. Hold on. So he's able to do things. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So now if he wanted to, if Penguin wanted to, he could do the same thing. Oh yeah, I did. Now you can exclamation point spicy. Good. Exclamation point spicy there, Penguin. Do it. Jeff Ryan, Wesley Donaldson, David Comstock's going to be there as well. Chad Coleman, whoa, 13 Blues engine. David got out there and pressed as hard as he could. Pretty sure he blew his engine up. Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, that thing ain't running. I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Kenny Taylor coming to pit road as well. 15 laps to go. Outside lane working. Ron Holyfield's going to be in third. That very, very high side here really showing up as Chad Coleman going to be up 6. Ron Holyfield up 7. Cody Forge up 6. Tell you what, David went out there and blew that. He ran it till he blew it up. Yeah, and that it's a fine line to when you have to blow it up. Budgie, do it for him, since he's not going to do it. Wesley, Chad Coleman, Ron Holyfield, Jeff Ryan, Cody DeForce is going to be your top 5. Or exclamation point 2319. Or exclamation point duck. That one should be Penguins, actually. because it's kind of funny. All right, Bergeron back with a 97. Cadell's going to be off one. Jill Slonaker's going to be back here as well. Driver's just kind of running single file right now. That's just there's Guile. I love his car. Hey, we got some. Hopefully they're teammates. I can't do that. That's right. That one should be Penguins. I think, at least. I don't know if it's loud enough for people to hear, but you know, it makes me laugh. Excuse me. Fuel was the concern that I had because they run about 35. My favorite. Now it's for spicy. Yep. Thank you, dear. What's going on, Jerry? Hey, Jerry Culver out there. Much love to you, brother. You guys put on a heck of a show in that last race, man. You guys, hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you had some fun. 91-38. There's the 21, the 3, the 24. Working hard for the money. 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Good. It was a good race, and it was crazy to see it come down to fuel strategy like that. And John almost had it, man. John almost had it. He almost had a top 5 paying night. And then he could have tipped his bartender. Oh, man. 91-38, ready to go. Do we have to adjust my goals now there, Budgie? You tell me. I can't remember. Do my goals automatically adjust for subs? Already achieved. Oh, sweet. We recommend my goal of... Oh, we have to start a new one. I don't know. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Yeah, Budgie's the cream of the crop here. Thank you to everybody for being out there again, watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Keep going. Big shout out, Bearded Racer. Thank you very much. It should have worked. It did not work. Apparently, it did work. Hold on. Let me make sure. Two things here, because it should have. Action. Because it's supposed to put it everywhere. Oh. Nope, I deleted it. Sorry, Budgie, you'll have to do it the other way again. I don't know why I deleted it. I did something wrong there. Sorry. Do it the other way. Give him a shout out. We love him. We appreciate him. Yeah, there you go. 38, 21, 91, 3, and the 24. I'll fix it, Budgie. It was working the other day because it went to YouTube and to Twitch, which I absolutely love. Chad Coleman with 9 laps to go. We'll see Holyfield to the back bumper. 91 rolling. Jeff Ryan's going to be in 4th. Cody DeForce is going to be in 5th. Bergeron right behind. Again, Cody McCorkle up off 4, but that 97 keeping himself close. Brian Workman back in the mix. Hey, how about it? He says, Joe says, I want to go places. There he is. There's Joe Slonaker here. And Comstock Kenny Taylor on pit lane. Comstock getting the car work done. Probably just watching. Doing his thing. Doing some cool stuff. Ron back to the inside. Clearing Chad Coleman. Chad Coleman. 3 wide. 24 in the middle. Jeff Ryan trying to hold on. Hold on to it, Jeff. We got to talk to Jeff this past week in the Truck Series. He did pretty darn fantastic. I'm actually excited for a little GT Series next week on Thursday nights. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for Jess's race. I'm excited for a lot of things. Yep. 7 laps to go. Actually, they might be able to make it on fuel. I'm kind of doing the math in my head. It's 35 laps in the trucks. 30, 35, 30. I'm trying to think. They might be able to make it. Might be close. Ron Holyfield, 3 wide up on the outside. Chad Coleman will take that second lane, go to work. Cody DeForge onto the back bumper. So now we are close again. Kyle Brooks in 12th right behind. So a little pack race in here. Car tomorrow, next week. I'm thrilled. I hope we have a really big field for that car. That car is what I learned iRacing on, and it's a handful. You're going to see 230 miles an hour in a stock car. 91, drop it back here a little bit. 42 to drift up. McCorkle on the bottom side. Chad Coleman, big shove coming from the rear end. Off the nose of the 24. DeForge, 38 drops into the bottom. 97 there as well. 6 to go to be 5 this time by. We'll see who does what, if they can do anything. Can they make it? That's the big question here. Go to McCorkle, to Chad Coleman. Chad Coleman trying to make it his 3rd on the series. You don't want to see a Yeetus Deletus. The Doy Woods got the win in the Legacy Trucks last week. Coleman won week 3 and week 4 in the ARCA car and the Gen 6 car, so he was able to leg it out. There you go. First on YouTube, sir. Yes, you are. Mr. Matt just got the P2 finish in that money race we just called. It was a good, that's Marsupius out there. That was a good, finish. Good race. Did it on fuel strategy. Ran 51 laps of fuel out of the car in a place where it probably shouldn't have been, right? Insanity. 24, 3, 21, 91. 3 wide behind. There's the Giggity car going up on the outside lane. Jonathan out of Ford. Toyota's lead. The top 3, 2 Chevys and 2 Fords. There's more Toyotas in this race than any other manufacturer. That's insane. You never see that. I like it. 24 leads on the inside, leads in the middle lane. 3 to go, 3 wide as they go. Oh, 24 up to take the push from the Giggity. 3rd lane carrying momentum, so he slides up to take the push. Will that leave Jeff Ryan with an opportunity in the middle? Followcan getting into the corner. Watch that middle lane. Ron doing a great job of getting the 3, that extra momentum. 97 to the back bumper to the 38 on the inside. Oh, no, the 69 pushes the 24. Caution will come out as Wesley Donaldson having a duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. I tell you what, when we go back on board that, when we go look at it, we're going to go from his point of view. What is it? I wonder what his face looks like. Pure joy. NC811.org. Cockpit view. Here we go. Happening front of him. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yep, he's good. That's a great save. He probably went, whoa, man. All right. Let's see how it fared out, though, because that happened with the Giggity car pushing. That was the 24, so let's go back again. I tell you what. We gotta go to the side view here, so give me a second. Do this and do this. That's your new favorite driver? Oh, the driver cam? Which one, brother? All right, let's watch this. Let's just back this up. Just bump there. Going backwards. All right, back straightaway, getting into 3. Excuse me. Drive in, bump in the corner, bump there. Momentum on, excuse me, momentum's on the inside. That's a wind tunnel. The 3 has very little resistance. So bump there. And then another one here. Oh, just his rear end gets lifted up. He's not even touching him. Now he's kind of touching him. Kind of net code. Now the touch is going to happen. Boom. Boom. And then run. Look at Wesley's car here. Watch Wesley here. Wesley barely misses that. And then goes, nope. And then more, nope. Yep, that's how that happens. Chad Coleman, your race leader. Couple of attempts of a green-white checkered here. That's Wesley Donaldson. Who's that driver cam was. Thank you, Budgie. Appreciate you. A long call in that other one. Now a longer call in this one. Not longer call, but you know what I mean. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. I'm waiting for that thing to end. You know what I mean? I'm not changing anything with it. No, whatever's going to happen with it's happening. May have to make it smaller or something. I don't. Oh, Wes Donaldson. Got Jeff Gordon looking overhead. That's the wrong one. There he is. You got Jeff Gordon looking strong. He wants to do it with the strong arm. Exactly what's happening. Man, oh man. Hold on to the night. Hey, my counter's working. Still says 14%. Still says it for me, too. But we all know. Yeah, 9 days left. We all know that we have done way more than 50,000 channel points on this channel. Way more. Mine don't count. But all of our channel points have been, like, people have used our channel points. No, I don't know. I don't pretend to understand. 38.91, 37.69 the giggity. Yep. We'll probably just do the 91. There he is. He's got to watch out because Chad Coleman's wrecked him a couple of times in this series. All within good fun and good racing. We'll see if Chad can clear Andrew Griesbaum behind. Griesbaum out of the 37. Will have to just be there. Race it in at the end. Green, white, checkered attempt. Number 1 coming up. Restart zone. Green flag. Yeah. Big bump from Jonathan back here. Griesbaum goes up the race line. Chad Coleman has 2 wins on the series. Wesley Donaldson will have all the help in the world. But here comes Bergeron on the bottom side. 69 goes to the outside. 3 wide split here as the 37 has no help. Chad Coleman as the one of Bergeron. Wesley Donaldson. Cadell's going to be right there as well. 69 drops to the bottom side. Might be a little early. 64 rolling. Come on, Kyle Brooks. Kyle with a big push here out of the corner. They got to make it all the way through the tri-oval and just outside that race line, or just outside the momentum. So the 91 and the 38 ready to go. Can they make it to it? They do. White flag waves final lap. The 69 made an early move. And right now that very high line is working. 97 to 3. Jeff Ryan trying to shove the 97 of Cody McCorkle forward. Somebody's got to do something. Coleman with the 91 on the back bumper. Big shoves coming. 42 to the outside. 97, 33. 1 goes nowhere. It's a 2x2 battle to the end. 91, 38. Chad Coleman trying to take a big shot for the 91. Trying to commit. Chad Coleman up to the outside, wins it. That's 3 for him. Donaldson will finish second. And Cadell's going to finish third. What a finish. That was a good finish. That was a 2x2 push. And I tell you what, Wesley trying to turn in. Chad Coleman, he took that push like a champ. These two are going to finish 1-2 as Chad Coleman gets the victory. His third on the season. That was good. That was a good finish. Congrats to Jonathan and Guile. They did a great job. They worked well together there. Coleman and Wesley Donaldson will burn it down here. Actually, I think Wesley will just spin the 38 out, and or Chad will just go with it. How cool is that? Here's your race results. Chad Coleman, Wesley Donaldson by 6/100ths of a second. Not the closest finish, but pretty fun to watch. Chad actually pointed the car to the wall to try to make sure that he got the win here. Cadell's going to be in third. Guile Brooks will finish in fourth. Jeff Ryan in fifth. Griesbaum, Holyfield, McCorkle, Workman, Bergeron, and then Slonaker, DeForge, Comstock, Kenny Taylor, all the way through it. That was good. It was a good race. It was a good end to it. Nice job for the drivers. Pretty simple, pretty calm. Pretty calm. It's pretty much how you look at it, right? That's how I look at it. All right. We're waiting for the other two. Win number 3 for the 38. And Wesley tried to sneak that one out on you.
Yeah, we were going through. We were on the front straightaway right there, and he had told me earlier in the race. He was like, "You owe me one." He's like, "Buddy, I think you owe me two." And we were going down the front straightaway, coming to the checker, and we get just past pit road entry, and I was like, "If I was you, I'd go high right here." And I told him twice, and he didn't listen.
I watched you whenever he tried to turn down to try to take that angle to get to the start finish line. You pointed the car straight to the wall. I was like, yeah, he just floored it.
Yeah, that was interesting, man. We were riding around, and we were all thinking we were good on fuel, and then as the race went, the fuel kind of changed a little bit. So then we had probably 10 laps there to where we slowed the field down a second a lap. It was interesting. It was a fun race, but I mean, it was interesting.
It was calm. And I wasn't sure if you guys were good on fuel or not. I know that if you run like full bore, you're not, um, but I was getting to the point where I was like, man, they're either close or they're trying to make it work. Because um, when it comes to track position here, you can make up a. We watched you and Wesley go from the back to the front on that third lane, and then everybody started figuring out, okay, maybe the second lane's fast, but that third lane's faster.
Yeah, yeah. The whole race, I really didn't try to go to the wall just because the field was so close. But right there at the end, I think I was good by a little over a lap, and Wesley was really close. He kept dropping back. He kept dropping back to try to save fuel, and then of course David blew his car up like mid halfway through the race.
Yeah.
And man, these things, I don't know why the Xfinity car seems to be temperamental. Like once you get it to a certain temp, I mean, it would blow at any second. It's weird. And we ain't, we've been done with this car for a little while here, so we don't really race it much anymore. And
Yeah, that's
it's
that's
just,
that's what we
it's weird.
saw. We saw that in the in our Xfinity series, as well as also saw it in the next gen car. Uh, they're real sensitive when it comes to temperature. It could you talk about once you get to that point, it's hard to manage that bubble because there's a bubble that you can keep it at and still be able to maintain.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to know kind of what the tipping point was on the top three cars, but now I don't know what it is. So once they get red, it's if you're trying to be on the safe side of it. It used to be if you'd ever let it see like with the truck, I think it was like 280,
Mm-hmm.
and with the Xfinity car, I think it was about the same. With the Cup car, you could let it hit 300,
Yep.
but if it ever did and it got hot again and both gauges turned red, it could blow up just whenever it got ready to.
It's in the ones and zeros, and then in the coding that we don't understand.
Yep, that's it. It's in the matrix.
That's it. That's it is what it is. Your biggest move of the race too. Up 8-3 wins on the series. It came in with like a 28-point lead. That's going to be bigger. Man, I got car tomorrow next week.
That sucks because I really like that car, but the track that I work for has it's their last race of the season,
Yep.
and it's a 2 day show. So I know Friday night I will not be here unless something happens with weather, which if it does, it's going to make my Saturday a huge pain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because you also work the track. Man, oh
But yeah,
man, that's okay. Cards, they're gonna go 230 next week without you. It's okay. You got,
I
you
love
got.
that car. That's my favorite car to run on these tracks.
That's the car I learned on. It's probably the car you learned on. It was when they went from papyrus to iRacing. That is, uh, man, just insane. Congratulations, man. Make it short and sweet tonight, because well, this was short and sweet. That's kind of how it goes. Give shout outs, man. Get another victory. I don't know what else to say. You didn't wreck anybody. That's what I can say.
Yeah, that's a good thing. To have to wreck anybody.
You earned it.
Uh, just thank you for doing the broadcast and all the league admins with Wesley and everybody. And Thank Wesley for painting this car. He painted it, and he's sponsors on the side of it. So if anybody needs any custom diecast done, hit him up, and he'll get you something going.
He does a good job too. We've been seeing his work be posted. He's been doing a good job. So
yeah, I'm waiting on one myself. It's been a little bit, but I'm waiting.
Well, it's a process. Well, he has to source them too. I mean, you got to think about you have to buy the die cast and then you got to get it over to him, and then it's a tedious process just to do. It's like doing what is it? Those old models back in the day. Those old, I mean, that's what a die cast is. It's basically a model, but
basically, yeah.
But I know how long this stuff would take it up. Jonathan, thank you for subscribing out there on the YouTube, brother. I know we're going to talk to you here in just a minute. Is Coleman going through his whole life story? No, not yet. Coleman, where'd you grow up?
Georgia.
Georgia, there it is. Yeah, we can go through his. I could truly do a proper interview with him.
Adele grew up a seaman.
Say that again.
I said Cadell grew up a seaman.
Oh, did he? Who was it? Who was that again? That sent that? It was Gaming Gael. Oh, that wasn't Cadell.
Yeah, Gail's pretty good too.
All right, man. This was fun. It was fun. Well, I'll see you. If I see you next week, I'll see you next week. If not, we'll see you again in a couple weeks. Actually, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see you Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Are you going to run Thursday?
I don't know. Thursday, we usually try to take the kids to do something after, they've been at school all week. Usually Thursday's their night to go pick whatever they want to go do.
Oh, I get it. That's cool. That's even cooler. Kid family time is always good. Ebad, thank you for the like. Chad, much love, man. We're taking up time. Congrats to Chad.
Yeah,
man.
thanks, man.
You too. Let's pull him up. Wesley Donaldson comes home and P2 tonight. You tried. He said that you told him that he owes you one or two, and then he said that he told you to go. You probably should go high out of four. He told you twice and you didn't, and whatever. He didn't wreck anybody to win.
I mean, that's like basically a first at this point. But I mean, either way, he does owe me like 3 now. I think is the count. After I don't think it was last week, but the week before. But yeah, the opportunity, the way it came up, where he had the to pull up in front of me there on that last green white checkered, I really didn't want to push him. I told him to come up, but I didn't want to push him. So I did what I had to do as a teammate, as someone that has my sponsorship on the car. But yeah, and then he was telling me to go high, and I'm like, why does he keep telling me to go high? Like, that's not gonna help. I'm just gonna lose the draft. Not lose the draft, but just like lose my run, and then like Gael or somebody's gonna win besides me, even if they hit. But he's like, oh no, I was gonna turn down into Cadell. What? Like, okay, I guess that would have done it, but no. I mean, I'm glad to finish second and extend Chad's point lead even further.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. But he's missing next week, so
yeah. But he gets a drop, so it's not even like he's missing anything.
But that's last place points. All you got to do is win in the car tomorrow, which is squirrely as it is. But it's a good car. I love that car.
Last time we ran the car tomorrow, and when we were doing our Superspeedway series on Tuesday, I was leading going into the tri-oval, and I tried to go down to the bottom and lost it, and lost the race. So I'm fast in that car, but I don't like my odds based off that.
It sounds like you're at a redemption point.
Oh yeah. See, my plan tonight was I had Jeff here over my shoulder. I figured, the presence of Jeff Gordon would help me win this race at Talladega, but Not quite.
P2.
Yeah.
Maybe it works. Hey, you're on
Yeah.
driver cam. Nobody else has the guts to do it.
Yeah, that was the whole point. I put Jeff here, and then I was like, oh, I gotta have my driver cam up now,
Love it.
just so he's like ominously staring over my shoulder the entire race.
Okay, went to you a couple of times, and I was. You made a fan out of Mike Matta out there, who's Marsupius in our YouTube chat. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't know who he was. Every time I'm looking at you while you're driving, you're not saying anything. You just have the biggest smile on your face. Whenever
Well, I'm usually listening to Chad say something stupid, so that's probably what it was.
I love it. This is I'm literally, I think maybe for the last race we just put everybody in one chat. Call the race that way, and let them have at it.
You might need like an audio dump button though, just in case. But beyond that, it would be entertaining. That's for sure.
I'll mute my microphone in it and let everybody just kind of hear it. I'll bring the stream deck closer and hit the old beep 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 button. Try do what we can. Get flagged. Get my only flag that I've had in a hot minute. No, man, it's a good race. I know this series is just fun. It's a good way to like unwind on a Friday after a long day of work.
Oh yeah, and that's the point of this. Especially like we try to keep these races kind of short, lighthearted. Like most of us, I mean, we all have our serious nights that we run most of the week. So I don't think anybody who races with us regularly that comes in here takes it too seriously. I mean, take it serious enough, but nothing crazy by any means. But it's fun. I know we had a bit smaller field tonight. I think some of that was down to the weather in some areas of the country right now. But hey, we still make the best of it.
Yep. Yeah. The hurricane's going on, and there a lot of drivers are out on the East Coast right now too. Gage, welcome back. Yeah, I appreciate you being back. Gaming Guile says maybe need Dale Jr. next time.
I might have to find one before next week. It might help me. If Junior doesn't work, you gotta get Senior at that point.
At that particular point, it might as well go to Tony Stewart because, his
I'll just line them all up behind me.
That's right.
I'll just have a row.
and all of them need to have their finger pointing at you.
Yeah.
The good Superspeedway juju. That's what we'll call it. But man, fantastic race. It was fun. This was a fun race, man. Give a shout out. You got 2 races left in this season.
Yeah, just want to say thanks to you for broadcasting, especially now that you're on with us. I think like 3 nights a week now or something like that. So get to talk to you pretty often. It's nice. Thanks to all the sponsors and admins, everybody that helps out. NC811, Trans Service, Goat Racing Diecast, and then WBD Diecast. Congrats to Chad on the win again, I guess. I'm kind of getting tired of seeing him win so often, so I got to do something about that.
You need a 40-car field and turn left.
Yeah. I mean, I had the opportunity to just turn him off turn 4. It would have been only fair, but I was nice.
It would have made for an interesting call because I would have said it happened to him. But what a way to end. It was a good finish. It was really good finish between. I mean, you had Jonathan and Gael were just doing. They did a phenomenal job of pushing that inside lane. So, I mean, to have a 2x2 with the wreck behind you, that was a good finish. It was like a mano a mano. Which lane's going to be faster? And we know the second lane's fastest. So, especially with a good push and a good tandem. So, is it great?
Mm-hmm.
All right, brother. Well, I'm going to go talk to Jonathan. Good luck in the rest of your races. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Yep. See you then.
That's Wesley Donaldson coming home in the old P number 2. And last but not least, this guy right here. We call him the Giggity Car for a reason because he runs the Giggity Car. Jonathan, congrats on the P3, man. You guys had a good push going on there. You and Gail on the bottom.
Yeah, we did, but bottom's not the way to go. I was playing the nice guy there, and I didn't want to leave my best friend, you know what I mean, on the bottom line because I could have just went up and blocked Chad because Chad screw him. But I didn't want to leave Gael. And so I ended up staying down there with Gael, and then I tried to door the crap out of Chad. That didn't work. And yeah, so I finished third instead of first because I'm too nice of a guy.
I tell you what, Chad's got like a marker bounty on him at this particular point because at least I told him, I said, at least you got it clean this time.
Yeah. No, that race was weird because they made it right at the fuel line, so I had to run half throttle for like 90% of that race there. So you just take it nice and slow at the beginning, and then you save it up for a grand finale. My wife could appreciate that one. So we tried to give it the grand finale there, and it just ended a little bit early. Story of my life. And yeah, so we had that wreck, and then I decided I didn't know where my pit stall was, and so I lost the spot there. But I have my boy Gael there with me. That was fun. And then I managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory by staying with Gael. So Gael, you owe me one too, because you're my best friend, and I stuck with you, and you let me down.
He was pushing the snot out of you. He really was.
He was. It's a lot harder. It's hard to push in these cars now. Like every time he hit me, I get sideways as crap. I'm like, do it again.
It's that weird thrill ride that you're searching for, and you kind of have to find that balance of when your tires are on the ground and when they're off the ground. And I mean, it was for as calm of a race it was, because I was like, man, we're not hitting 49s, because in these cars you can hit a 49.9, 49.7, and we were, I think fastest lap of the race was like a 50 flat or something like that, or 50.7, and I'm like, they got to be saving. They have to be saving.
Yes, it's like modern NASCAR. You watch 90% of the races fuel mileage saving. I don't know why the fans even pay to come watch that, man. I want to race, man. I ain't sitting here trying to save fuel. Fuel's cheap. We need to go out there and race. And so, man, I wish it had been like either a 50 lap race or a 30 lap race, because I feel like the fans were robbed there,
Yeah. Well, we can't all have Bristol.
Well, I was at Bristol last week, and I can tell you that was the most boring race I've ever been to, too. But that's a whole different topic for a whole nother day.
Yeah. I mean, my driver won, and I was still kind of irritated. They hyped it up to be a tire wear scenario. My opinion on that was, well, they should have went out there and cleaned the track.
They should have. Too much rubber, man.
I mean, they had the trucks and the Xfinity run before. What did they think was going to happen?
And ARCA, yeah. They had way more racing going on, yeah. But I had a good time. I mean, I'm just there to camp and drink beer and have fun. That was had. But the racing was an event that happened.
Yeah, but it is Bristol. Anything can go wrong. Yeah. All right, Jonathan, congrats on a P3 tonight. You gonna be here for car tomorrow, next week?
Yeah, I'll be here. I should be. I don't think I got any plans. So yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, 230. Do it again.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's gonna be fun. Give a shout out, brother.
Shout out to my viewers over here at Still Horse Live on Twitch. I'm actually in the middle of an A-Fix race now. I signed up for a race. I didn't know you were going to have the other two guys give their life story. So we're under caution, thank God. No, you're good, man. So all the viewers over here at Still Horse Live, Extreme Sim Racing, Sim Magic, Bush Light, iRacing, iFlag, and I always got to thank my parents for that one night 40 years ago, because if it weren't for them, this wouldn't happen.
I like it. All right, brother. Well, good luck in your race, and we'll see you next week, brother.
All right, brother.
That is Jonathan coming home in P number 3. He's live. We'll send you over to him. You're out there watching. A couple of you we can send over to him. I want to make sure that we can do it. We can do it. You know what I mean? So let's rate out on Twitch. Thank you, folks. This is a good race. Congrats to Chad. It was a good race. It really was. So, of course, and always be good, be safe, be kind of that's the most important. Factor Steel Horse live. There he is. He's live. He's got some viewers. We'll send what we have left over. We had a long day. Go give him some love. Be good. We'll see you in the next one. Go say hi to to Jonathan, okay? Give me some love. Be safe.